Mornings, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Right, and can you see the page with the mouse on it now?
Yes, but what on the page isn't clear.
What on the page is not clear.
Yeah.
Right. Is that better now?
It is better.
Better but not good. Better but not
Yeah, it's
good.
just taking long to focus.
Yeah. There's still something wrong. This thing is busy fighting itself here internally somewhere. Right. Who else is still online here? Right. What are we looking at? We're looking at, for example, 4. The hourly cost of a diesel dumper. That was the one we must look at. Let's see here. Clear. All right. You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, all right. And you can see me now. You can still see me.
Yes, sir.
Good. Let's try to see if the thing now wants to work. After 46 minutes, we've got the thing working again. Right. Calculate the total hourly cost of a diesel dumper, exercise 4. This is what you should have for your information that I gave you. We're buying the dumper for 360,000 Rand. There's an 80,000 Rand resale value, 17% interest. We use it for 5 years, 1,200 hours per year, 240 80-hour days per year. Repairs and maintenance, 10% of owning costs. Diesel, 1 litre per hour. Oil and grease, 68 cents per hour. 1 set of 4 tyres per year, and 1 additional battery per lifespan. That's your very basic information on it. So where do we start with this one? We're starting off with our purchase price. Can you see this on the screen?
We can see, but it's very slow.
Yeah, it's lagging.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not better than that. Purchase price is 360,000 Rand. And my interest on capital is 17%, and we used the machine for 5 years. So that will give me 360,000 times 0.17 times 5 equals 306,000 be my interest on the capital. Concur with that?
Yes, sir.
So in total the machine owes me plus 360 equals 666. 666,000 the machine owes us. What is the resale value of this machine? The resale value is 80,000 rand. So therefore, minus 80,000 equals, that will give us 586,000 rand. So the owning cost of this machine is 586,000 rand. Owning cost is 586,000 rand. So therefore, what do we get for my 586,000 rand? How many hours do I get on the machine per year? It's 1,200 hours. 200 hours times 5 years. That's 1,200 times 5. That will give me 6,000 hours. So 586,000 divided by 6,000 will give me 97 rand and 67 cents. Will be the owning cost of this machine for every hour. You concur on that?
So can you just repeat, please? I can't see clearly. I didn't hear what you were saying.
All right. Want to repeat from the start?
No.
From the hours. So
yes, hours.
The owning cost of the machine is 586,000 rand. Is the owning cost of the machine. My machine is working 1,200 hours per year for 5 years. So that means 1,200 times 5 years gives me 6,000 hours. So therefore, 586,000 rand, the cost of my machine, divided by my 6,000 hours. So that tells me every hour that I use this machine, it will cost me 97 rand and 67 cents for my machine. Happy with that? Is that answering your question?
Yes, sir.
Good. All happy with this part. Then we're looking at our maintenance and repairs. Maintenance and repairs. And what is known about our maintenance and repairs? Maintenance and repairs is 10% of owning costs per year. And what's my owning costs? 586,000 rand times 10% will give me 58,600 rand. And what do I get for my 58,600 rand? I get 1,200 hours, because it's per year. You concur with that? So my repairs and maintenance is 48 rand and 83 cents per hour. You concur with that? You happy with that? Just come again, I can't hear you.
I can't see the page. Can you please move the page?
Where do you want to see? What part can't you see? Because we're now busy, yeah.
Maintenance and repairs. And I only see that. Yes, say.
Can you see it now?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Now can we move on? All happy with this part?
Sir,
Yes.
why aren't we using 6,000 for the hours and not 1,200?
Well, we can also, I can put in an alternative here, but don't get confused. If you look here, you must look there. What my information says, it's 10% of own costs per year. So at the risk of confusing you all, if I go and times because my 58,600, what do I buy with my 58,600 rand? What do I buy with my 58,600 rand? What do I get for that? I get 1 year's worth of maintenance.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
What is your what is your owning cost per year?
Owning cost per year is 58,600. Sorry, 586,000. Here's my owning cost.
Yes.
Yes. And my maintenance is 10% of that. So therefore, here's my owning cost times my 10% for my maintenance. Because my information that I have tells me repairs and maintenance and insurance 10% of owning cost a year. You see here, if we go to this page, it's 10% of owning costs per year.
But isn't that owning cost per year? Are you not supposed to divide by 5 to get to your cost per year?
No, but it's costing me 10% of the owning cost of the machine for 1 year. Repairs and maintenance and insurance, 10% of owning cost a year. So every year, so let's say I buy a machine for 1,000 rand. Let's make the math easy. What is 10% of 1,000 rand?
100 rand.
100 rand. So I spend, every year, I spend 100 rand on maintenance. You happy with that? You following that?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now to get back to my original question, why didn't we use? So I'm spending 10% of the owning cost of my machine per year on maintenance. So that means I'm spending 58,600 rand per year on maintenance on this machine. What do I get for my 58,600 rand? I get 1 year's worth of maintenance. So in 1 year, I've got 1,200 hours that I get. So therefore, I take 586,000 divided by 1,200 hours, gives me 48 rand and 83 cents. Alternatively, I could have taken my 586,000 times 5 for the 5 years, then 586,000 times 5, then I would have spent 293,000 rand on repairs and maintenance. But what did I get then? Can you see the figures on my calculator?
No, sir.
Okay. Then I would have spent 293,000 rand on repairs and maintenance. What did I get for my 293,000 rand? I got 6,000 hours, because that's the hours for 5 years. I divide that by 6,000, my answer will be exactly the same. 48 rand and 83 cents. Is that answering your question?
Yes, sir.
All right. Any other questions? All happy? All happiness? Right.
Sir, so
Yes.
the when we calculate owning cost, we're calculating the owning cost at the end of the 5 years.
Now, the owning cost means how much will that machine cost me to own? So that's the purchase price plus interest on capital less resale value. That's the owning cost.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
So here we go here. Purchase price plus the interest on my money that I invest in the machine. This is my resale value. That's my owning cost on my machine. This will be my owning cost on my machine.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Right, happy on that. Right, so there's my owning costs, my repairs and maintenance. What connected was to the running costs. Now, running costs, we see where's this thing where we're looking at. Right, what is it telling us about the running costs? Fuel, and what is my fuel? 1 litre per hour. 1 litre per hour. Right there. 1 litre per hour. So how much is my fuel per litre here? Here's the management information. How much is my fuel per hour? 14 rand 10 cents. You concur on that? You concur there on my fuel costs, 14 rand and 10 cents per litre. Right. Then what was it telling me about oil and grease? Oil and grease comes in 68 cents per hour. Very easy and straightforward. Now on my tires. What information have I got on my tires? I'm buying 1 set of 4 tires per year. Concur on that information. So how many years do I use this machine? How many years is this machine in service here?
5 years.
It's 5 years equals 5 sets. You concur with that, because if I use 1 set a year, 5 years is 5 sets. It's 5 minus 1. So I will use 4 sets of tires. 4 times 4 per set gives me 16 tires. And what's my cost of you? My cost per tire here? 1,000. Here's my cost per sheet here. Tires are 1,900 rand per piece. So I'm spending on tires 30,400 rand. What do I get for my 30,400 rand I'm spending on tires? I'm getting 6,000 hours. Divided by 6,000 hours. So therefore I'm spending 5 rand and 6 cents per hour on tires. 7 cents. Off. You happy with that calculation? All happiness with that calculation there? Yes. No questions. All happy? Easy. Now for the battery. We use one additional battery. And what's my cost for the battery? Battery is costing us 1,800 rand. Therefore, it's 1,800 rand divided by, well, I get my 1,800 rand, 6,000 hours, on 800 divided by 6,000 equals 3 cents per hour for a battery. Happy with that part? Happiness, no questions there. Right?
So it's not 3 cents, it's 30 cents.
How much?
30 cents.
50, we see here quickly. 1,800, 800 divided by 6,000. Yes, you're right. You're right. 50 cents. At least somebody's awake around here. $0.50, not 3 cents. You see that? It's 0.3 rand. I got that 3 cents. So it's costing us 1,800 rand, 6,000 hours, and therefore it's costing us 50 cents. All happy with that? Can I go on?
Yes, sir.
Right, let's go to the operating cost. Now, what do they tell us about the operator? The operator works 8 hours per day, and the operator earns 29 rand per hour. How much is the operator getting? 29 rand per hour. And the operator works 240 days per year. What is my machine hours per year on this machine? 1,200 hours. So therefore my operator is costing me 8 times 29 times 240 divided by 1,200. My operator is costing me 46 rand and 40 cents per hour. 640, 8 times 29 times 240. 46 rand and 40 cents I'm spending on an operator. Again, my operator's hours is 8 times 240. My operator is 1,920 hours that I'm paying my operator for. And the machine must be cleaned, it must be serviced, the oil must be checked, the tires must be pumped, taken for services. So the operator will always have more hours than your machine's hours. So therefore, for every hour that I've got on my machine, I'm actually spending 46 rand and 40 cents on my operator. Although I'm only paying the guy 29 rand an hour, he's actually costing me 46 rand and 40 cents per hour. You all happy on that? Have I got happiness there? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Well, the line seems to be going bad as well here on us. Right, you all happy on that? What else must we still do? What else must we still do? I must start adding the slot together. And we've got 97.67, 58.83, 14 rand, 10 cents for my fuel, 68 cents for my grease, 5 rand and 7 cents for my tires, 50 cents for my battery, and 46 rand and 40 cents for my operator, 213 rand and 5 cents. Do you concur on my answer? Do you concur on my answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All happy with this? You all happy with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Any questions on the little dumper we've done this morning? Any questions of this? No questions. Right, let's start off. I want to start off with number 5. How much time have we got left? We wasted a lot of time getting this thing going. So now, when we look at number 5, what do they tell us here on number 5? Calculate the hourly cost of a road crane. A road crane is like a teleporter. We buy it for 860,000. Interest on capital 17%. Depreciation 25% per year. 6 years in service, 1,600 hours. Operator 240 days a year. Repairs and maintenance 20% of actual costs. Insurance and license 5% of actual costs per year. Fuel 10 liters per day. Oil 0.15 liters per hour. Tires 1 set per year and 1 additional battery. So immediately, what is different here? Or what's the problem we've got here? Because there's something that we used to get up until now that we haven't got anymore. So what's missing around here? Well, actually the resale value. I'm giving you depreciation now. So our resale value is actually missing. So we must now go and calculate our resale price. And this is closer to what's happening in practice because you must calculate. Nobody's going to give you a resale value of a machine at the end of its life. You must actually go and calculate the resale value of that machine. So to use that, you must actually take into our depreciation. Now, what is depreciation? Depreciation is whenever you buy something, especially a vehicle or a piece of plant, the day you buy it, it starts depreciating. And it normally depreciates more when it's new as it gets older, it depreciates less. Now, in our case, we're working on a 25% depreciation, and we're taking 25% of the actual value of the machine. So that means every year, your amount of depreciation will get less on the machine as the machine gets older. So when we're starting off, we're in year 1, depreciation of the machine. And where do we start off? And we're starting off, what's our purchase price of this machine? R860,000. And what is my depreciation on this machine? 25%. That means 860,000 rand times 0.25. So on the first year, my depreciation is 215,000 rand. So at the end of year 1, my machine is worth 645,000 rand. That's year 1. Now we take for year 2, depreciation 25%, 25 equals 25,000 equals. In my second year, I've got 161,250 depreciation. That gives me a value of 483,750 rand. So what's happening in year 3? Depreciation is still 25%. And what will be my depreciation amount for year 3? Who's got a depreciation value for us for year 3? $50. Year 4, depreciation 25%, 1.25 equals 90,703, 13 cents. She's got a value of 272,109.37. And year 5, how many years could this machine in service? How many years is this machine in service? 5 or 6 years?
6 years.
You're following the depreciation calculation here. Year 6. Depreciation. 25.
Can you please move the page up? Thank you.
It's up. 25%, 204, 408, 02 times 125 equals 51 cents. Equals, and that gives me 153,061.52 resale value. But are you following my calculation here? So according to my calculation, my machine resale value will be 153,061 rand and 52 cents. I hear nothing. Are you with me? Are you following here?
I
Yes, sir.
feel like I'm left behind.
Why? Where you left behind?
I understand the first part where you took a 25% off 60,000, but then on the following steps I don't understand.
Alright. So I take 86. I buy my machine for 860,000 rand. Right? You agree with
Yes.
that?
Then you took
my
25% of that.
Times 0.25. So my first year, my depreciation on my machine is 215,000 rand. So
Yes.
therefore, deduct that. So at the end of the first year, beginning of the second year, my machine is worth 645,000 rand. You agree with that?
It's okay.
Right? Then I must take my 25% depreciation again for year 2, but now it is based on 645,000 value.
5,000.
645,000 value. Therefore,
Yes.
I say times 125. So then my depreciation amount is 161,250 rand.
61.
250.
Yes, okay.
So then at the end of the second year, my machine is worth 483,750 rand.
On year 3.
At the end of year 2, the start of year 3.
Okay.
So then in year 3, I take my 25% depreciation on my 483,750 rand times 0.25. So for year 3, my depreciation will be 120,937 rand and 5 cents.
Okay.
So year 4, my machine will have a value of 362,812 rand and 50 cents. The value of my machine. So now, if I want, so are you happy with the explanation?
Yes, sir. And how did you get the resale value?
The resale value. I kept on taking my 25% depreciation on my value of my machine.
Okay.
For 6 years. So now there's a formula to do this as well, a simple little formula. It's in your notes. But the beauty about this system, if I take all the figures, I put asterisks next to figure now. If I take that plus that plus that
Okay.
plus that plus that figure plus that figure plus that figure, it
That's
must
fine,
equal that. So just check if you are, this is the check on our calculation. If I
Okay,
take
sir.
my resale value, and I add all my depreciations,
Okay.
then I should get back to my purchase price. So just do a quick check and see if we did calculate our resale value correct and our depreciation correct.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right? Who can tell us, did we calculate our depreciation correctly?
Yes, it's good, sir.
Is it right?
Yes, it's good.
Can't hear?
Yes, sir.
Right, you happy with it? You happy if it's correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you're happy. So I think what I'm going to do now is, let's first hold fire here now and get your heads around this. Then when I see you on Thursday, we finish exercise 5 and we do exercise 6. Exercise 6 actually 2 rolled into 1. And then you can do your exercises. So you must get your head fully around what we've done today. So is everybody happy how to calculate the resale value of a piece of plant?
Yes, sir. Everything is clear.
Yeah, perfect. So, and then on the first part we did today, we're looking at the cost of a dumper, all its components, and go and do this practice run, get your head around this, and then when I see you on Thursday, we're actually going to finish this exercise 5 we started with. Have we got happiness there? Okay, so any questions? Is it that bad? Right, if you're all happy, then I'm signing off. Thank you, goodbye, stay healthy. If you've got questions, you can mail
Thank
me.
you, sir.
Just the last thing before you go, on DCT, I'm not seeing any questions or concerns there. You're all happy with that? No questions? No questions on DCT. All still happy there? Or should I ask the question, who looked at DCT already? Right. And I see you on Thursday. for pricing and DCT. All your lectures is scheduled as meetings on your Teams app. Right? And I'll see you on Thursday. There's no questions.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no questions. Right, see you on Thursday.
Excuse me, sir.
Bye.
Yes, yes, yes.
I ask something. I'm looking at the 58,586,000.
Where are we now? Where are we now? On what part of are we now?
Your maintenance
For the previous one.
for the previous one.
Where's the previous one? Fuel, battery, tires. Maintenance and repairs.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Can you please? Okay. I can see
Yeah,
we
I
have
got
586,000.
Yeah.
And then we have divided by 1,200.
Hours, yeah.
Yes, and then you take it over and you show that it's 586,000 divided by 6,000 hours.
No, by 1,200 hours.
Can you see on the right hand screen there, after your equal sign, but something that says 586,000 divided by 6,000. That gives you is
No,
on top.
no, on top. Where
Top.
are you now?
Up, scroll up above maintenance. Above
There.
that
There.
one above. Yes, this one. Yes.
Yeah.
That gives you below, sir.
There.
Yes, that one. Across now.
Yeah. There, yeah.
Yes, that equation. What does that give you, sir? The owning cost.
See here. Owning costs. So I spent 586,000 rand on my machine. What do I get for it? I get 6,000 hours for it.
Yes.
97 rand and 66666 round off 67.
Yes.
That is the owning cost. That's how much it costs me per hour to own that machine.
Yes.
Right?
And you wanted 10% of that.
Of the owning costs as maintenance and repairs.
Yes.
Yes.
That gives you.
Yes, but it's 10% of the owning costs per year.
Yes, sir.
Right? So my owning cost to own my machine is costing me 586,000 in total. You agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Right? My instruction says 10% of that goes to maintenance per year. So every year I spend 58,600 rand on maintenance. You agree with that?
That's the part that's become that I'm not understanding. That the calculation above, what is that for? The calculation
That's
above.
the owning cost. That's what it cost me to buy the machine.
Yes, and they say now to maintain it is 10% of owning costs.
10% of owning costs per year.
Yes.
You see, but remember, it's 10% of owning costs per year.
Yes. And that owning cost above is only per hour.
Per hour. That's it, yeah.
Okay.
You see, so now you go back. I spent 58,000. My machine cost me 586,000. 10% of that is 58,600. What do I get? I always go back to ask you, what do I get for my 58,600? I get 1,200 hours. So therefore 58,600 divided by 1,200 is 48 rand and 83 cents. So my maintenance costing me 48 rand and 83 cents.
Okay, so I think I understand. I think it's just the English, the wording of it is a bit tricky.
Yes, because
how you interpret this this sentence has got a great significance in your calculation.
Oh yes, yeah, because you took it 10% of that hourly figure there. You see, but it's because it states there, that's what it costs you to own the machine. But your maintenance is based on the owning cost of the machine. So you always go back to your original source.
Okay, so I think just for the sake of this exercise, let me just do it the way you did it. Hopefully, in all circumstances, it will be the same solution.
It'll be the same solution, yeah. Because you must always go back to what's my information. But remember, you must go and look at what's my information based on. On other ones, I can tell you your repairs and maintenance is 10% of purchase price, for instance.
Yes.
And then you go right there. Or I can tell you repairs and maintenance is 10% of purchase price escalating by 5% per year. Because as the machine gets older, your maintenance gets more. So you must absolutely go and read what's the instruction, and then you actually go and apply that instruction to your calculation.
Yeah, you see, I think it will always boil down to the English of it.
Yes, yeah, but you break it. But that's why I keep on saying, ask yourself, what am I busy doing, and what am I buying for this money? Am I buying 1,000 hours? Am I buying 5,000 hours? What am I getting for this money? And you break it down to that.
Okay, sir.
But this stuff can be tricky, and that's why I like doing it step by step, like we're doing it here, because you can actually see how, because I can pop this on a spreadsheet and tell you there's the spreadsheet to do it. But this explains it to me in a more sensible way.
Okay, sir. I hear you, sir.
You happy? Sorted?
Yes, I'll just keep to the way you are doing it. I think that's better for me.
Stick to this method. Stick to the method.
All right.
No other questions. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to line you up at some stage, because there's some bug here in my system. I mean, if you look at it now, everything's going out of focus now again, for unknown reasons. Paper's staying still, because there's some bug in the system. What I'm seeing on my screen is not what you guys are seeing. And I just want to test this thing properly again at some stage to see what's going on with this system. Because we can't battle for 30 minutes to get the thing working. And I'm doing exactly the same as I did before, but then the thing's working, then it's not working. I just want to test at some stage to see what is going on. We must get some doom on this thing to kill the bugs in the system somewhere. All right. Thank you. Talk to you again. Okay, bye-bye.
Vale,